So what's going on is I'm looking at the calendar. I'm like, look, I saw with my own eyes. Like, I hooked my peepers on it. Now, Miss Smarty Pants over here is looking at stuff like evidence. Howdy, folks. Reagan and Megan with the GWP Homestead. You know, just two people out here trying to raise our family in the Amazon rainforest of Western Kentucky. It's like mud fest out there. It's ankle deep, at least nearly everywhere. Late February in Kentucky. It's the mud season. It's just what we deal with.
If it's not frozen, it's a nasty, muddy, sloppy, water-filled mess.
Yep. The goats have been in the barn for, I think this is day 3 straight, because they don't want to be out. We don't want to get them out. I think they're starting to get a little stir-crazy. We're going to work on them a little bit. Everybody's due for their, is it yearly or every 6 months?
Yearly.
The yearly vaccine. We'll talk more about that here in a minute. And at the end of the video, y'all are going to have to settle a debate or, like, pick a side here, because she and I, yeah, she thinks she's right. Whatever.
I'm always right, thank you.
Sure. Okay.
You have like 5 in our entire marriage.
5 out of 5,000 is still a decent percentage. Just look, we'll get you there in a minute, but stick around because we want you to pick a side.
The girls are all due for their yearly vaccines. We usually try to do it 30 days before they kid. The problem is I'm going to get some of them 30 days before they kid, some of them not, because vaccine was very hard to come by. I hit the jackpot tonight. Before I started doing this, I found 2 bottles. I don't need 2 bottles. 1 bottle will do my entire herd, but I went ahead and bought both of them, so I have it on hand for when I need it again. Because it's hard to come by. I was talking to co-op owner, or co-op worker, I guess technically. Yeah. And they said they may not get any in until May. So I hit the jackpot. They're also going to get their yearly copper bolus. So in our area, copper is not naturally found in the soil, as
not at the levels that
goats need.
Yeah.
We have loose mineral out that has copper in it all the time, free choice, and then I also copper bolus them because sometimes that free choice is not enough. The copper percentages aren't high enough. They're not gonna overdose on copper, so we keep free choice, and then I also give them a copper bolus. The 2 bigger goats have to have 2 because I bought the smaller ones because I mostly have dwarfs.
we're going to start bringing the goats in, get to work, and bring you along for the process.
Balls of fire. Okay, I need you. You are who I need first. Go on, Vi. Go. Be free. You can make her pick you up.
No, you're not picking her up.
Why can't I pick her up?
Am I picking her up?
Why can't I pick her up?
She's heavy.
I'm not pregnant. I can't pick her up. I can't pick her up.
I can't pick her up.
So that's the easiest that's ever been. Normally I have to like gag them and like shove it down their throat, but because she was already eating, I was able to just kind of put it in her mouth and she swallowed it.
If you don't know, this is Violet. She was our doe that had, we bought her bred last year. She had 4 babies for us, 2 doelings and 2 little bucklings, and we're hoping for, I don't know, 4 or 5 in there again, right?
Four was fine when she was the only one I had kidding. I don't want 4 again.
Easy peasy, right, girl? that was quite the chore, but it's done.
All 9 goats vaccinated and copper bolused.
And they only hate each other a little bit because they've got like, it's a feeding frenzy. They get feed and they just lose their mind. So a lot of fun. Now here's the dilemma, guys. We put Benji, our buck, in with the girls close to 5 months ago, about 4.5 months, because it takes 5 months for a goat to have a baby. Bonnie and Violet were the first two to start showing signs that they'd been bred. If the camera bumps, it's because Annie Oakley is attempting to eat my fingers.
It's pretty funny, guys.
So Bonnie and Violet were the first two that had been bred, and they started showing signs that they were going to kid first. Started bagging up. Man, she is really going to town on my fingers.
She is. It's pretty
Goodness
funny.
gracious. It's our little shark goat.
Not only that, we seen him breed Violet, so we're pretty certain on her due date.
March 8th. The gestation period of a goat is anywhere between 145 and 155 days.
We picked the middle of that to put in our calendar at 150. We seen him breed Violet. We seen signs that Bonnie was in heat at that same time, although we never actually seen him breed her. She had the swishy tail, she was hollering, she's standing for him. And despite his short stature, he can get the job done because he's already done it once with her.
Juniper. Juniper is Bonnie's baby. So we have a little goat breeding a big goat to make a medium-sized.
Giant double
Actually,
goat.
she's almost dwarf-sized already, and she's so much like she's as big as a full-grown dwarf, and is younger than our 2 youngest dwarves. So what's going on is I'm looking at the calendar. I'm like, look, I saw with my own eyes. Like I hooked my peepers on it. I got Violet's date. I got Violet's date. So I think that she is going to kid first. Now, Miss Smarty Pants over here is looking at stuff like evidence. We know how that goes. Like, hashtag trust the science, guys. So Megan's looking at things like, what the goats are doing, Bonnie's behavior, and thinks she's going to kid first.
Lady goat bit parts, their behinds.
Yep.
I track all that stuff.
Megan studies goat behinds as a hobby.
Kind of what you do when you want dairy goats and you're trying to, make sure your dates are right. And we could get it. Hi, baby. I know. I see you. She's so exploited. She hates me.
So what do you think? You've seen just a few clips of goat butts, and, your eyes may or may not be as well trained as Megan's. Megan's been studying goat butts for a while now. She does it just in her spare time. She flips through Instagram and just looks at goat butts. So your eye may or may not be as well trained as hers.
You're making me seem like a freak.
So your eye may or may not be as well trained as Megan here. But what do you think? You've seen it. Do you, trust the calendar, or do you trust things like, actual results? Bonnie, we know you're going to come second. Like, it just,
Let's also put out there that Bonnie kidded early last year by 2 days. Now, I never seen her actually get breed. Didn't even know she was cycling at the time that Benji got introduced. But I know when Benji got here, like the day he came to this farm, because before that she hadn't seen a buck. So I know when she was bred last year, at least the first day possibly. And she still went early.
So what do you think? You've heard both of our pitches, and I'm not sure either one of them is very good. Maybe one of them is. I don't know if mine's very good. But who do you side with? Team Megan or Team Reagan? Down in the comments, let us know. Baby goats are coming mighty soon. We are getting, March 8th is coming, maybe even earlier. Whatever, I don't know. But we'll see.
I'll be sleeping in the barn soon.
Yep, so she's going to start sleeping down here. Make sure if you want to see baby goats, you're subscribed. We're going to keep you up to date as time passes. And both of these goats going to labor. Brandy's going to be coming after that. So there is a lot going on around here.
And hopefully Annie got bred this time.
Yeah, that would be nice. So anyway, let us know down in the comments. We appreciate y'all watching our video so much. It really means the world to us. My name's Reagan.
Oh.
She was waiting on me.
Normally you say my name.
My name's Reagan. That's Megan. We'll see y'all soon.
Bye, guys.